Hmm.
Hey, Ellie. Merry Christmas. I'd say a little bit more, but I don't really have much to say right now. I'm tired as fuck. And I gotta get ready for work in hour and a half. So, I'm not really in a, holiday mood. I thought it took 3 Refoys to kill these guys. What the fuck's going on? I miscounted, didn't I? Whatever. Fair enough. I have to drive two and a half hours roughly ish to see my family for holidays, and I don't like it, even if there is free food. Mostly because all the free food is beef, and you've heard me complain about that. Beef is one of those things that causes my gout to flare up. This last Christmas meal we had, we celebrated Christmas on the 21st. That was the best day available to us, and of course they made our traditional beef stroganoff, which is closer to a stew or a hot pot than an actual stroganoff. But we use like 10 pounds of tenderloin that we get from our butchered animals that we save ourselves throughout the year. So it's really good cut of beef, and it's cooked just super nice and tender, and it's really good. We also use like a white sauce that we use. That's a family recipe that I'm the only one that remembers at this point. Unsurprisingly, because my parents threw the book out. No. Or rather, they can't find the recipe book, so I had to remind them what the recipe was. Yeah, and then they also put in, aside from 10 pounds of tenderloin, we also put in a fuck ton of mushrooms, because both of my brothers love mushrooms. Mushrooms are even worse for my gout flare-ups. So, of course, I have to pick through and avoid the mushrooms. And then take as few of the tenderloin, as little of the tenderloin as possible. Of course, the white sauce is made with an incredibly... 73, I have that one. It's made with an incredibly, my parents, the family's milk. The farm has a ton of milk. And it's like the best quality milk. A little bit of bragging rights, but our family has the highest quality organic milk in the United States for like the last 40 years. It's not quite... Is it 40? It was like 10 years before I was born. So yeah, about 43 years, 45 years, somewhere around there. But yeah, high fat content milk also causes my gout to flare up. Wouldn't you know it? I have everything in the lines. I don't really need anything else. Yep. So the entire dish is made to make my gout flare up, because not only is it made with a super high fat content milk, it's also made with a ton of cheese, because we make a white sauce and then we put fucking shredded cheese, cheddar, A mild cheddar, a sharp cheddar, sometimes Colby, sometimes mozzarella. No, not mozzarella, Munster. I forget what other cheeses my parents like to put into it, but it still tastes really, really good. We put enough cheese in it to make it a fucking nacho sauce, honestly. It's made the same way. You just make a roux and then you add some milk, and it's just based on how much milk you got into it. But yeah, so the sauce is made to cause my gut to flare up. The meat is made to cause my gut to flare up. The mushrooms definitely will cause my gut to flare up. And then on top of it all, it's made with egg noodles. My parents have tried their hand at making it by hand in the past. It didn't turn out so well, so we just buy some generic brand egg noodles. Specifically egg noodles. They have the right texture for what we want. Woo! I didn't expect a point-blank laser. That was a close one. You almost got me there, buddy. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what caused my gout to like completely flare up, because I was having a small gout flare up before I went to visit my parents. Like my feet were not happy, and my ankle and my toes were already super swollen, but like the pain was manageable. And then after I came home from family visit, my feet was not manageable. And unfortunately, because of the timing, my doctor couldn't get me medication in time. I'm still waiting for that medication, by the way. Like, just straight up, there is a problem with my insurance where they say that, oh, you've already obtained that medication. You don't need any more of it. So, of course, I don't get any more medication because my insurance is scamming me out of it. It's like, you don't need any more medication. You've already obtained that one. You can't get it again. It's like, bitch, the fuck you mean? So I gotta wait for them to resolve that fucking medication fadongle bullshit before I can even get it. And now, yeah, it's Christmas now. It usually takes about 2 weeks, but no, it's Christmas, so even if it had been resolved, I was not getting my medication today. I don't even know if the pharmacy's open or not today, because, you know, holiday. The store generally isn't open on a holiday that I go to. I go to a Walgreens. So, I just have to suffer in an immense amount of pain, and I'm going to work, where I'm going to be required to do work, which requires me to be on my feet. It's gonna suck ass. Also, it's Christmas, and I have to be on my feet at work. Switching to mobile. Probably doesn't. Yeah, I don't expect work to be awful, but I expect work to be awful. Like, the job itself isn't hard. It's going to take me a lot longer than it normally should, because I physically can't handle the pain very well. On top of that, it's going to be me and just a handful of other people, so I'm going to be doing a lot of shit today. And it's going to suck ass. I could call in. They have set me aside, and my manager has talked to me and said that if I ever have a gout flare-up and I need to take off, I can just use an FMLA or leave of absence. That's what it's normally called. I could just take a leave of absence for like a couple weeks and recover, which I would love to do. I would love to do it, but like, well, I don't know, just the way that I was raised, it's very difficult for me to try and take time off because I grew up on a goddamn farm. And unfortunately, I've inherited my family's stubbornness when it comes to being responsible for work that you are, you know, hired to do. Even if you're not hired to do it, like, you get up, and regardless of the pain, you just go to work. It's just normal for me to do that. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be normal for anyone to have to deal with this kind of pain. Oh well. All I can say is it is what it is, and it shouldn't be left at that. It shouldn't. I should just call in. I've had coworkers call in sick for other reasons. I think one time it was like COVID related, where they called in because they got COVID, and it was 2 other people with them, and they needed 3 people to do all the work. And he just left them high and dry, and I wasn't scheduled to come until the next day. And then when I did, they just like, everyone showed up. Everyone that was taking off showed up that day, and it was like, well, why the fuck did I come in? If I remember correctly, that was a Thanksgiving last year, and they forced me to come in on a Friday because they weren't going to have people. But it turned out that no one showed up for the day before, which everyone was scheduled to be, the actual day of Thanksgiving. And mostly because people were using that as an excuse to not go see their family and relatives. It's like, oh no, then we can be coming to work, and what a tragedy, oh no. In my case, it is a tragedy. Fuck them. I don't want to go to work. I take my paid leave. We don't get... There's no incentive to work on the holiday. The actual date of the holiday, if this job had a holiday pay, then it'd be fine. But this job doesn't have a holiday pay. You come in on the day of the holiday, and that's it. You get your normal wages. If I got something besides my normal wages, I think it'd be fine. It doesn't count as overtime. There's no holiday bonus. You go in the day of the holiday, the best the company's gonna do is gonna order some really shitty catering from fucking Hy-Vee, a grocery store. And it's gonna be like, we spent $300 on this for you! Be happy that you got something! That's a fucking grocery store. Get us some actual fucking catering. You can cater the 400 people for a decent penny. God damn, cheapskates. Minimum PP level. That's all they got. This grocery stores just got no PP. Of course, the CEO is going to get another what, $30 million Christmas bonus for himself. For the sake of all those poor employees who had to work on Christmas, he's going to bonus himself for being such a good boss. No doubt in my mind. And we're going to fucking hear about it. He's going to fucking send a goddamn mass email saying, thank you for working this holiday season. I have given myself $30 million for your efforts. At least I'm not at least I'm not extremely exhausted today. I actually felt like I got some amount of rest. I had to use this old, not old. I had to use this fucking leg lifting pillow I bought a long time ago. And it has like 3 separate things. I can make it really high, but I end up having to sleep like on my stomach because I can't sleep on my back. It's just not comfortable for me. So I have this like fucking leg raising pillow, and my knee is like right where it's where you're supposed to like. I don't know. It's like my legs cocked up really weird in my sleep. And I gotta be careful to not have the bed sheets like drawn too far over the side. I have to pull them up the bottom of the bed so my foot doesn't touch them too much. It's so weird. Anyway, I got into this really comfortable spot and I didn't have to worry about it. It was nice. Got a really comfortable spot and then actually slept. It was really good. I guess that's the one thing I could have got. The one thing I got for Christmas that I really needed. Sleep. Raw material. I still need to get like a comfortable, not a desk chair, not a fucking gamer chair, not one of those stupid fucking rip-off Amazon Prime fucking. I don't even know why they're called gamer chairs. So I got one from Amazon a long time ago, like 5 years, 6-ish years ago, and I got it and I tried to sit on it, and it was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever fucking sat on. Whatever they say, gamer chairs or whatever the fuck it was called. Very uncomfortable. Don't know why they try to advertise to people who just like stream and shit. Because I've seen so many people use those chairs. And just like, why? They're so bad. I need just like a nice office chair or some shit. These guys are all up in arms. Is that joke too stupid? Probably. Hmm. Can I make it through here without dying? Let's find out. I did it. There's no box there. No point in nudging that ring right now. Want to do a little bit of spaceship? Sure, we can do spaceship. I got a couple. I got an hour. Let me finish off this boss quick. I'm right next to him. Random mass barrier equipped. Let's go. It's set. I'll grab it after this. $34 damage, not worth it. Wait, this should affect it too, right? I can't tell. $71 damage? Okay, yeah, shifted does affect it too. Alright, so I doubled my damage against him. It's funny. Shit. Really? I thought that was the last one. Missed one. Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, me and my brother kind of got stuck watching the end of Arlong Park into Logport for like 4 hours yesterday. So I wasn't prepared to just get stuck watching One Piece.
What the fuck? I got hit by a missile, but it didn't do any damage to me. I'm so confused.
Yeah, they knock you down. They're like Del biters. They're like the only things in the game that have like just an absolute knockdown box.
It didn't knock me down, it just hit me and slowed me.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm very confused.
I have the opposite experience. Sometimes I don't take damage; they just knock me over.
It just slowed me. I don't know. I don't have escaped all. I'm gonna die if I get touched by this shit. Oh god, not again. So awful. I'm spamming Roberta like a dumbass. Just use normal Barda. It's stronger. With full up ignores bonuses. $296 damage with grants. Oof. Let me continue having my solo adventure. You just found a rifle ranged mech guns, 15 hit over here at Infinia. Dude, nice. Congrats. Yas.
God.
He was one tap. Oh my god. I could have killed him so many times over. He's a trifload too. God damn it.
Why'd
About
that
just,
bot?
I thought about just pulling my double saber out just to tap him a couple times for TP, and it's like, nah, it's just triflood. Then one tap.
Why'd that box not get blown up by the Rosalind?
Target limit.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, we know the exact limit of targets for Rosande, just because you can tell in this room specifically. I don't know how many boxes are actually in here.
it's 15. There's 16 boxes in there.
15 is the target limit then for Rosande.
Yeah.
I really wish that was the target limit so I could hit things the same enemy multiple times with it. It'd be nice. Goes away. overhead, nothing special on it, right? Yeah, nothing special.
Who's next to me?
A little over 100,000 Rosetta. I'm gonna put that away.
But it also calls into question like the weirdness of the priority of why that was the fourth closest box to you. Why did it not get chosen?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless
I mean,
it has a weird priority system of like going forward and then around you to the back,
like
and then back
like a
behind
reverse
you.
Gifoy where it targets inward first or outward first, then comes inward for the targets. I could see that. I could see bigger spells doing that. Rabarda should work the same way as Gifoy, where it starts from you and spreads out. But Rosande comes out instantly, so I could totally see it targeting things outward and coming inward. But the visual looks like it's just expanding outward from you. Either way. Alright, coming online. Silver and okay. Agree. Drop my chair. Honestly, genuinely surprised that this bar stool hasn't shattered into or splintered into a million pieces. With how often I drop it. Weight limit is also I'm over the weight limit by 150 pounds. The fact that these have lasted 10 years. It's been 10 years since I bought these things. Holy fuck.
Is that what you always sit on for streams?
Not always. I usually stand, but if my legs get tired, I do pop a cheek on the stool every once in a while. But I do have this like really old style rocking chair that I also like to sit in, which is what I normally sit in. But it's a pain in the ass to get out, especially when my gout's flaring up. But yeah, if I'm hunched over, I'm most likely on this stool. I tried to get a better one in the past that was made of steel, but that shattered in like 60 days. I couldn't even return it because past the whatever the hell return period.
So we do a Secret Santa. Well, we do a separate one for each side of my family. But yeah, I got unlucky enough to get my one of my uncles.
Oof.
He learned from like my great uncle and his dad how to wrap presents. So it was wrapped in normal wrapping paper. Then it was a block of wood that was sawed in half and then glued back together, with 2 screws put into it and painted black to cover up the tape to cover up the screws. And then after I had to ask for a Phillips screwdriver to get that out, and I opened the damn thing, he just handed me the present.
Truly one of his time.
Yeah.
Hey Daily, Merry Christmas. Thank you. We got an hour to power through all this terror? That doesn't rhyme, I don't know. Words.
Shit. But yeah, that's my. I've definitely had him get me before, and it's never been good.
That reminds me of my uncles. I don't think were ever that bad, but as a kid, We had one Christmas where my father's extended family came and exchanged gifts, and something similar to that situation, but ended up being like 12 boxes in an empty box.
Mm.
Progressively smaller, of course. And all of it wrapped in duct tape. Like, even the scissors were struggling to cut it.
I've definitely gotten the duct tape abomination before.
Yeah, but every single box was just duct tape.
Mm.
And then at some point, bale twine as the bow tie. Ooh, skip hill. I'll take that.
Yeah, and then I was the one passing out all the presents and stuff. One of them just said "Dad" on it. I'm like, wow, so useful. Luckily, there were only 2 dads there, but it did make it very clear.
I should have had them fight over it.
No, I had a good feeling. I had a feeling of who it was because one of them had 4 kids, and the other one, my dad, only had 3 kids come with him, and I didn't recognize the present, so I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not his. Assuming that was a button.
Yep. It did say that there's no boxes. I don't know if you heard me. I said
Nope.
it pretty quiet, so I didn't interrupt you.
Yeah, here soon we're gonna have to cheese up getting some chameleon sides for these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an hour of work and not dying, but still, and more than likely one less person, a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Unless George will be around when we try it.
Yeah, or maybe we can get Diley in on it. He knows how to parsec.
He does know how to parsec. Parsec real good. Love it.
Wunderbar. Trap vision, Lazonde. Boom, trap's gone. Maybe that's what desyncs us. Since I come into rooms and blow up all the traps, maybe the traps don't get exploded on your screen. I'm save this tri-fluid for after.
Okay, most of the time they're just there's slow traps in here, and I have cure slow, so
Yeah, I know, but I don't have cure slow.
then don't walk over the trap.
It's so there.
When did he decide to disappear?
No idea.
So we're moving about the same speed as we were with the other characters.
Hold up, let me shift up. There we go.
This is about the same time we'd run out.
Yep.
Because you're dealing more damage with magic.
Sorcerer's on you on my screen. Sorcerer frozen on my screen. Versus dead on my screen.
Easy game.
Ooh, dead.
Okay.
Roses are frozen. Escape though. What land did I do? Nice. Got it in water. Ooh, defense material. I need those. Definitely material.
That means I have 6 days left of doing fucking tower, and I can move back on to other characters. I got the 185 yesterday morning, so yeah,
Nice.
that was 2 levels higher than my goal, so I am ready to move on. The game has been very uncooperative with red boxes, so
I believe it.
I don't know why you'd want to come over here, Mr. Del Saber, but I'll take it.
Sorcerer Crystal is broken. Sorcerer is down. Oopsie, that kill check did not get debuffed. That decent Del Saber jump, man. Close one. Right, defense material. Band 18. On tech, that's correct. I took 2 more escape levels in that time after we started that. Weird. Oh, I saw 2 pickups. I didn't see a third one. Oh, right. The Galwind. I was trying to use it yesterday to proc invuln on my mag, and I wasn't able to get it, no matter how many times I tried it.
I confirm it does work. So
It does work.
yes.
So my Sato was just a piece of shit and didn't activate 12 times in a row, 50-50 chance. Thanks, Sato.
And also, it's very consistent because it doesn't take percentage. Well, it does take a percentage, but a fixed percentage. So you can set yourself up for
Yeah,
it.
no, I was definitely doing it, and Verlix is like, it was in chat, and he's like, I don't think that works. But I was like, I swear Rugger said it does. What the fuck's going on? I was like half full. I was like more than half falling asleep. I did not get very good rest yesterday.
Well, I went to bed at like 1 last night.
Ooh.
So we were, my dad got, well, me and my brothers, like small sound bars and stuff. And I was like, let's just be really loud and obnoxious with these. We did that for quite a bit of time.
Yes. What mechanic are we talking about? The mag invuln when you hit 1/10 of your health. If you take a big enough chunk of damage, it should activate automatically. And the Galwind, the weapon you can make from the Gal Griffin wing, its special attack is a percent. It does damage with a beam, but it takes your health as a resource. So it takes a percentage of your health to cast the attack. And because it's a card type weapon, the third attack throws 3 wings, and you can actually time it to throw out your health and cause your mag to trigger you to invuln. I was unsuccessful at doing it about a dozen or so times, the few times I tried to make it. And just got confirmation that it does in fact work. Vera said he didn't think it did work. I mean, I've gotten invuln to trigger on Zerk, which it shouldn't do that either, but if you're at like half health and you have like a needle or a sword and you hit enemies with it, you have to take 20% of your health at once, you believe? I thought it was 10%. Oh, wait, it's below 10%. I thought it just had to be. Alright, so I have 901 health, yeah? I was at about 400 HP when I started the combo, and when I did the last attack, which throws 3 chunks at the same time, I was put below 100 health. So that should have been about 20%, if not more than. Fall below 10% health and take about 20% of your health. Yeah, I met those conditions a dozen times in a row. I could pull out the Galwind and try it again. I don't know. Maybe it'll work first try this time because I'm bitching about it.
Yeah, personally, I have Rati on the character that has it, so I was like, ooh, yay, level fucking, 5 shit to D-band on a character that has level 30.
Level 6. 6 shift to D.
Oh, level 6, even better.
Right? Yeah, 1 level better than what you're anticipating. That is not shift to D-band. If it's not sure hitting Zerk can also trigger, but it's awkwardly generally go from 10%. Yeah, I've had it happen multiple times. Actually, when I was playing with Crabs, I was able to get it fairly consistent just because of the, sheer number of enemies I'm fighting in a room. But the Galwind doesn't require you to actually hit an enemy. It just takes it from your health the moment you swing the weapon. So it is very consistent to be able to get that. And since it is a percent-based thing, it should have no problem meeting the conditions to trigger every single time. And it's a set percentage. It doesn't get lower the less health you have. It's not... It's like a double saber, or not double saber, double cannon or lattice cannon special, where it will just take health from you. Just lots and lots of health.
Yeah, it's real scary to try and use it. Come on, game. Let me know.
That guy literally swung towards you and then slid backwards into jumping at you again at like point blank range. Oh, jerk. Another defense map for me. Nice 19. No button.
Ow.
Ow. Yeah, there's boxes in the next room. Zorks. Easy. Perfect. Try fluid timing.
Still, huh? Okay. What's the point of my fucking gelling?
Really is it wood.
Nice. Last minute. Okay.
Yeah, I can kill them in one combo before they cast. I know for a fact I can. I just have to spam nothing besides Rabarda the moment they spawn. Whew! Got the rest off at the last second. That's a close one. I thought I fucked up because I cast an extra Rabarda than what I was planning on. Okay, Dill Saber, quit being a Phantom Menace. First dead. I get level 7. That's an upgrade for me?
What the fuck?
Right, I never bothered getting a high level Megan on this guy. It's so weird seeing a level 17 Megan be better. What is my Megan right now? 14? 15. 2 levels better.
Yeah.
Sorry, making sure our buffs are good yet.
Why do I gotta crit all the damn time with those guys?
It's not a worry. If we get
I
them
know.
split, we get them split.
Yeah, we just need to have you walk in right before me, so you get it on your screen and I get it on mine.
That's what I've been trying to do. For some reason, we can't get it to work very well in here. I wonder if Ives like changed it up a bit.
Well, we did it last time.
Did we? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize. I thought you were
yeah,
waiting.
you
for
walked
me.
in right before me, and I was like, oh, cool. You name. Crit every fucking shot.
Nice. Ah! They'll say jumped on me before I could rest. Ah! I don't know where the other sorcerer is. Oh, it's dead.
Probably have time for one more, right?
I have half an hour, so we have time for like 1 or 2 more. Or 2 or 3 more, if we go fast enough.
We'll do.
Takes roughly 15-ish minutes.
I also wanted to confirm that the gal win real quick, just to double, triple make sure, but I'm like 99% sure it worked. Did you get hit on it, or are you just testing it in general?
I'm just gonna test it. I'm just gonna bring it with me so I can test it. I want to put hit on it at some point so I can meme around with it, but I don't have any hit on it currently.
Question: is it possible to proc your mag to do something if it's already doing something?
You can double proc it, yeah.
So you could infinitely be invincible? Wait, can you? Yeah, you should be able. Yeah, you can take damage while you're. So
We just
can you proc your invincibility and then proc invincibility again.
You just can't proc two things at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, at the same time, one thing will overwrite the other, but you should be able to, like, if you were to proc your invuln, upon hitting, like, or getting hit to 1/10 of your health. I've had this happen with the Hamburger Mag before on Crabs, where I'd get hit, and... Wait, no, the Hamburger Mag doesn't... Fuck, what the trigger? It's like shift a D-band on the mag when I full photon, and then when I hit low health, it's shift a D-band. Or no, I have the other way around. It's low health, shift a D-band. No, I forget. I forget which one it is. But I think I've definitely been invuln from the Hamburger Mag before, and procced the other one that's shift a D-band. So you can, in fact, proc them. So you should theoretically be able to proc your invuln while you're invuln.
So theoretically, if you get decently lucky enough, even though I feel like you have enough time to try and do it multiple times, you can just be invincible with the Galwind.
Yeah, but you'd have to win a coin flip, which I've shown to be not
I mean,
possible
you
to do
can.
in multiple.
I
I
can.
can't. You're correct. I can't, but everyone else theoretically could.
It's cheesy as hell. I mean, that would make a no damage run. Like that'd be. No, you're taking damage, dumbass. No death run, I guess. So you could.
Yeah, a deathless run. But I mean, theoretically, is it really taking damage if you're casting it yourself? It's just using your health as a resource, not getting hit. I think you could argue for a no damage run that getting hit by enemies is the only thing that's a source of damage. So hurting yourself wouldn't count.
Distinguish it as no damage and no hit runs. So no damage would that would not be fair. Would not be something you could do. But no hit run would be different.
God damn it! Dale Saber pinned me against the corner. I couldn't shift at you because you went to the other side of the room.
That's fine. You broke them, so chilling.
Oh, okay. They were not broken my screen. Definitely not broken. They were very
not
rich.
broken on the person's screen who breaks them.
I've had them be broken on my screen plenty of times while they're broken on your screen at the same time. Weird. I guess it's because I normally run into your spawn, and that's what breaks them for me.
Oh, that's what's it? When I level up to 185, I have a god body on, but like it's the first time I've ever seen defense maxed out on a character.
Nice.
So it's getting to the end game. Seeing so many.
Just remember having iframes as a glitch. It really is. They didn't want people to have iframes. It wasn't intended by Sega. They literally removed it from the game because it's just like, whoops, we didn't intend people to be that.
What was the intention then?
No idea.
What iframes did he even talk about? Is he talking about mag iframes or talking about like standing up?
I'm assuming just in general because remember in V2 you'd have iframes online and then V3 they removed them.
I think the game actually runs fairly when there's iframes.
All of the above? Yeah, so including mag iframes as well.
Wow, how do you mess up that bad for it to feel intentional?
Just Sega things.
You're like, how do you wait? But it feels very intentional for the mag to, give you iframes.
Yeah, but you also got to remember that the code for the mag giving you iframes is supposed to be your IQ plus your synchro divided by divided by 4 plus 40 seconds, and in GameCube it's only 30. But the code is in the game still.
But like, what else was it supposed to be if it wasn't iframes?
Sparkly, visual effect. That's the word, visual. It's supposed to look funny. Someone was getting fairly audacious of what should count for glitches. Oh boy. Oh well. There's somebody killed that guy first. Boxes.
You didn't say it right.
Boxes! I never need to save again in my life. Hold up.
Boxes!
What the hell was that?
Boxes too.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah, I've clipped it. So I put it in.
Was it recent?
No, it was like over a couple months ago.
Well, get turned around because of that. Cool.
Oh, still alive. Look at this button, you get the other one.
I suppose that's a fair.
No
Great.
hit would be pretty cool, but you think it's basically any percent only. Yeah, pretty much. And then if you want to do it like all difficulties or past just normal mode, you'd have to figure out a way to trigger your mag invuln right as you get into phase 3 of Dark Falls and kill it before it happens, which isn't hard. It's just
What?
not easy.
I think the other issue would be dealing with the homing spikes on D-Raw-Lee with some of the classes, like not being able to do enough damage to get rid of all of them.
Yeah, but Daily said he thinks it's like basically any percent, which would include glitching. Like stacking weapons, so you'd have enough damage to deal with everything.
Mm.
Because yeah, no, there's no way in hell you'd be able to do it glitchless. Realistically.
I guess another question would be: is it possible to get Berserk in normal mode?
I don't think so. I don't
Because you could
think-
definitely you could sit there and if you're allowing anything, you can farm boxes infinitely for money to feed your mag up to level 200. So that helps. Because this isn't like a speed run. This is a challenge. So assuming you have a maxed out mag,
Very true. Yeah, you could spend a couple hundred hours feeding a mag before you even play the game. Berserk is 4 stars, so no chance. Yeah, that's what I thought.
okay.
I still remember I think it was like hard mode in the forest or something. I found a brand with hell on it. I still have it on Slagathor. It was either like Ruins normal mode, like the end of Ruins 1, which I find that difficult to believe. I think I was just misremembering, and that had to have been the start of hard mode, where I found a brand with hell on it.
Heal.
Yeah, I know. I got knocked down. It's fine. I have iframes.
Another question, I guess, do any of the PB units spawn before Dark Falls?
In normal mode, I don't think so.
Because question does do any of those whenever you hit 100 they still proc your mag, right?
Yeah, because you're still hitting photon.
So
Yo, Buttery, welcome.
that's another strat to hope for to proc invulnerability.
PB restore. Okay, I guess there is a PB restore. So you could technically just sit idle AFK outside of Falls until right before you get there.
Because the Darvins are going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. Could like point walls and yeah.
I like the idea of a theory crafted run. I'm not too I don't need someone to try and do it, but
Yep. Fuck. Gilchick hit me out of my attack. Sad. I guess I know how to deal with the situation now. Try me. No, sure.
yeah, PB restorate's only going to help you once.
You
But
only
it
need
is a
to
lot
do
of
once.
It's a lot of waiting.
Yep. Did you pick up that defense mat?
Did I? Damn, I have bad habits. I don't need
No,
them
it's
anymore.
fine. It's fine. I just saw it disappear before I could pick it up because I got knocked down. Boxes!
But I mean, yeah, if you have a 200 mag, and you proc iframes right before falls, then you should be able to just absolutely annihilate your way through for most of that fight. Then oh my goodness, the second phase would be feels like it'd be kind of. Can you guarantee dodge the Ruffoi and the Giborna like 100%, or would it be kind of like okay,
Rafoy is basically impossible. The explosion is too wide.
yeah, you need to get lucky in that sense, or just deal enough damage to be able to kill it before it's chance.
Yeah, you have to just get because you can dodge the DP and you can dodge Rabarda, but you cannot dodge Rafoy unless it like aims at a very very weird angle.
Okay, I thought that was a fucking switcher there. I'm just so bad at fucking aiming right now.
If you're allowed to grind forever, I guess you can get out of normal anyways.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, you could. Well, yeah, you. I mean, if you play, you could. If you do anything you want, you could. You could just play in multiplayer and grind infinitely for XP to get all the way up to ultimate without even having to touch any of the anything past normal forest. So theoretically, yes, that is an option. What was I aiming at? Fuck, I was aiming at literally nothing. My bullets were going towards something, but
Yeah, I saw that. And here I am just spamming one button the entire time.
That's my favorite.
All right. Galewind. And boom. That's a big chunk. So one combo.
Oh yeah, I forget you have to hit anything, but
Then yeah, so it did trigger. Why? I had a dozen in a row, like literally 12 in a row with the exact same setup, and it didn't trigger a single fucking thing. Fuck you, Sato. Fuck you, internet. Why did that not work when I tried it offline single player? Single time.
If we could just theorize a run, then yes, you can have a max mag, and you can play multiplayer, getting XP up to ultimate. If we choose to make this, you can play multiplayer to try and beat through that.
I mean, we could go to Affinia and you could just go AFK at the start of a room.
Nah. and then Oh yeah, okay, that would be a little bit cheesy though, because then you can also say that another player or the second player doesn't necessarily have to get hit, or you could just say every player involved can't be hit as well.
Yeah, I think for this challenge, it would have to be solo only, so you couldn't do the online cheese strats, because that would be really stupid.
Then you could theoretically get a 200 mag, get to level 200 off of fucking Boomas, and then grind for your weapons over boxes all over the place, and find yourself a berserk weapon, and then keep proccing invulnerability on your mag as often as you can.
Did I die that run? I still have my escape tool. Why did my Sato lose synchro? I didn't heal underneath the, I didn't get low enough for Resta to kill me at all that run. Why did my Sato lose fucking 15 synchro? 5 synchro. I don't know. It lost
you
synchro.
died last run.
Yeah, I did last run, but I already fed the mag for that. I already maxed it out again. So this run, it lost synchro. Like, I died again. I don't recall healing under mental health. I usually point it out as a joke. I must have missed it then. But, like, it hasn't happened at all the last couple weeks where... Dude, why the fuck is this weird? Like, Psycho Wand hasn't been killing me the last couple of weeks, but today it did it again for for no reason. I don't know.
No, that's why I was like, this is probably just a theoretical run type thing, so you don't have to worry about actually doing it.
It's like playing chess in your head. You don't need to do it, but you can pretend to.
So yeah, just ban multiplayer. That at least makes one thing, I guess, less of an issue. You still have to actually beat each of the bosses, but you could still just say that you're level 200, which still may come to be. Well, no, then if your defense gets high enough, then you just don't take damage from half the attacks in the game. Or would you count that as being hit? Because you're... Oh, yeah, I'd say not just taking damage, but actually something physically touching you. Even a block counts as getting hit.
Only if it pushes you, though.
No, if you block it, you got touched. That's getting hit.
All right, so you got social anxiety, so you have to start over.
So
People run hitless TTF often enough already. Be interesting to know the minimum viable level to do it. In a glitchless setting, yeah.
well, I think the most interesting to me the question would be what is the class that would make that possible at the lowest level?
Ranger.
I feel like forces might have a good reason. They don't have to use shit to deban for anything, but or Stellar Jellin.
Yeah, but if we're gonna go fight a boss, phase 3 day relay or phase 3 Dark Falls,
Yeah.
you're guaranteed to take damage in some capacity, and forces don't have the capacity to deal damage fast enough to make Dark Falls not hurt you.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about losing health. Isn't the issue? We're talking. The thing I was proposing was a no-hit challenge, which means you can use your health for whatever you want. Doesn't matter if you lose health or anything like that. But just so long as an enemy does not make contact with its attack at you, and then no loss of life challenge would be completely different. You can't use HP materials because you would be no longer at max HP. A max health challenge.
Oh, you DC'd instantly, dude.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you just fucking vanished.
What does that sound?
You hit the pan arms, and then you were gone.
Yeah, you didn't need to use HP gear at all. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'll just sit here and wait.
Here,
My inevitable doom.
Actually, no, I can keep my mag while I wait. One of us is DCing. All I know is you just teleported to the... Damn it! Fucking VR spaceship fucking fucked up again. They VR'd you to the wrong universe.
Yeah, that's what I was like the no-hit run would be very different from a no loss of life run. Or no damage run. I don't know what to call that, because, like, you're not taking damage... I guess you're not taking damage whenever you, like, take off a HP or put on an HP unit, but, like, according to what your health bar looks like, it does look like you have lost... Well, you gained maximum health.
Yeah, here's what I can see people arguing is that your max health that you were at before you used the unit didn't decrease. So technically, therefore, you didn't take damage. The bar never turned red.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess he distinguish it as damageless and hitless run.
Yeah.
Which I think the hitless run would be more interesting because it gives you more options. But it'd have to have some more rules to it just to not have it be I grind to level 200 and get my mag up to 200 run. I'm trying to think of any weird way you could do that without making it super arbitrary. Because, like, I don't think it's really ever going to be possible unless you do some cheesy, grindy stuff. Like, because you just have to get really lucky with your weapons, and your mag definitely needs to be involved to help with certain spots. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What's the earliest weapon you can find that can kill you? Can Soul Banish kill you?
I don't know about Soul Banish.
Or not Soul Banish, Soul Eater. Can it kill you from the natural drain?
Yes.
Okay, so you take Scape Dolls with you, and you walk into certain attacks and just time it perfectly to die before the attack happens, and then res.
But you only take damage every time you take what was about 15 steps. Very great.
So you gotta keep running around. You gotta keep running.
Yep, you gotta keep running. But also, every time it ticks, you take red bar health. So if we want to go with the rules of the health bar turning red, that 1 HP does turn red.
It wouldn't work in a damageless run, but a no-hit run is the one. That's why I prefer the no-hit run, because there's more strat to abuse.
True. But in that case, would you have to run a force? Because how else are you, unless you're overpowered as shit, how else are you fighting Kiryu without him killing you?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta actually get the fucking Kiryu to get the damn thing. But I mean, what's it? The death window for Scape Doll to res you, that's a pretty big window to end up, like, to kill yourself for an attack. You just have to be prepared for it. It's just annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose if you were, even as long as you're not playing a cast, you could just spam Gifoy before the cutscene with Kirik, and just have the damage numbers stack at the same moment he becomes hostile towards you.
Yeah, I think it'd just be an interesting video to do a walkthrough of all the required things for a run to work that way. But again, there need to be stipulations just to so you just don't say I'm level 200 with a 200 mag. Yeah, but then now blocking is. You'd have to find 200 defense material, your maximum defense materials with a defense mat. Well, I'm not sure what the thresholds for blocking is in normal. It's probably really not that high. Maxing out your defense would be.
And you could probably, would it be better to max defense, or would it be better for evasion at that point?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know which one's the easier one to do. Well, from what I understand, it seems that enemies have a higher ATA stat than they should for evasion to work in most general places. So, I don't know. And then what character would be best to try and abuse that? Yeah, this will be the last one.
Yep, that's all I've got time for.
I don't know. It feels like, with the hitless run, if you were capable of abusing everything at your disposal, you might actually have a lot of different options between, getting iframes, killing yourself off of certain things. I don't know why I went on those guys.
Stealing TP instead of killing them.
No, I went brain dead and just started attacking. Unga bunga. Weird, when you freeze him, his geese stop moving.
Yeah, he's not changing direction anymore.
I guess, is it possible to beat the difficulties at the multiplayer caps of you have to be level 8, you'd have to stick to level 20 as your maximum for being in normal, and then level 40 for hard mode, and 80 for 80 very hard. And then you could be 200 for ultimate, because who cares at that point? You're abusing so many different things that stats don't even matter. Because if it's block stuff, then I think Force might just be one of the best ones, because you can try your best to farm for better text and end up Zalorgel and shift to debanding your way through or I guess I should more say Zalur debanding. Not the man. Gel and deband. And there's a lot more cheat you could do too with with a Newman sitting there infinitely getting back a TP and then abusing the doors.
Not boxes.
Okay.
When I finish my stream, I can raid you, pick a phone roll, and try to beat Olga. Did you finish normally? If I remember Sonica, sure. I'm probably going to be in a panic and just rush to go eat lunch before I go to work. Like I normally am.
Sorry. Yeah, it feels arbitrary to limit level that way, but then all you're doing is saying, okay, then why not be level 200? Now, it could just be, yes, if you were actually physically doing the run, you don't want to sit there and try and get to level 200 Forest.
Sure.
If this game was more popular, that video would already exist.
People have already done it, apparently.
What, getting 200 Justin Forest?
Yeah, I've been told that's possible. I don't believe them, though. If you're playing a private server, then yeah, sure. You left without the sorcerers.
Oh, yep. I
got them.
Completely deleted my brain. No! There we go.
Oh,
Did I
you
guess
canceled
I
me.
did.
You damage
Yeah,
canceled me.
you're welcome.
Oh, you canceled all of my damage. God damn it.
Not all of it. There's only a little bit.
Only one cast, which is enough to kill me because I need every one of my casts to hit. God damn it, man. Alright. Fuck you. Take that. Did we push the button in that last room? I don't remember.
I don't remember the big one.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the room after, before that. Blacklist his guild card. I should, shouldn't I? It's fine, I need to get my TP back anyway.
Yeah, it definitely should be. I'm not sure what quests would make it very difficult, but like you could one-shot Curie if you were at really at max damage or something. Just trying to think of what quest would be a problem. Most normal enemies aren't an issue. They should all be cheesable. Then you have Soul Eater as a option for killing yourself and reviving.
And mistake eternal damnation, of course, Simio, of course.
Oops.
I got it, it's fine.
I just can't. Why didn't he split? He actually was just in idle animation, not splitting, and then I killed him.
I think he just finished an attack as you shot him, which is why he wasn't splitting, because he was still in the cooldown.
What a guy.
I leveled up.
Congrats.
Thanks.
You just caught up with Slag, didn't you?
Yep. Whew. I almost got killed. I didn't keep up with them like I normally did.
I'm glad that your average levels have risen. a lot recently.
Excuse me? I just missed, like physically saw the words miss with a technique.
I believe you can if a guild check is getting up.
But he was punching me.
I don't know then.
Did I miss see his animation? I thought he was recovering from a punch.
All right,
I
let's look at
accidentally
this.
did special attack, and it tried to throw out a Zonde, and it just didn't.
I'll pause the stream right before that wave, and I'll watch it after this.
All right, I hope I just missaw that. I could have swore he was pulling back from his second punch. I mean, the get up animation kind of looks similar if I'm not paying attention, I guess. I didn't expect like the Psycho Wand special to like miss. I mean, even if it misses, it should still have the special come out.
Yeah, I don't think it actually has an attack on it. I think it just casts a
Definitely
spell.
hit the B button because I was trying to Robarda and accidentally special attacked instead. Oh, fuck. Okay, thank goodness.
Don't worry about him. Like, you don't have to worry about him anymore. He doesn't have his crystal.
No, I was worried about him killing me right before I debuffed everyone, because the Del Sabers could have also crit me to death.
Yeah.
I couldn't debuff anyone because I couldn't fucking cast anything. Oh, of course he crits. I'm glad I got the debuff off at least.
Oh, you signed his death.
Ooh, HP mat. Don't mind if I do.
I was like, he should have been dead already. Alright, cool. And was it right at the end of the wave?
Yeah, it was right at the end of the wave. Right before we finished killing everything. Yeah, guild checks getting up result in 0, not a miss. Which is why I'm even more confused. Because the special just straight up didn't come out.
I don't know if that was your miss.
You were not facing the guy I was looking at. You were facing behind me. Weren't you? Did I get the angle wrong? Was he? Oh, right, desync. So you probably missed him at the same moment I attacked.
No, that wasn't me.
It wasn't. Oh, man.
Yeah, you just missed. Yeah, you missed. Now, I don't know how you missed.
I missed a special
right?
I missed a special attack, which is a technique. Impressive, Sega.
Well, I don't know how often. I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe
we don't know. That genuinely should not have been able to happen.
Actually, I could clip that real quick. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Yeah,
Please explain.
Psycho Wand shoots a random tech. That's what I'm guessing, because if it was Barda or Foy, it would still come out. My guess it was Zonde.
Even Zond should have targeted him.
It still should have had the lightning zap come down on him. If I targeted him at all, it still should have had the animation for the technique. I have targeted guild chicks with Zonde before while they were getting up, and it doesn't miss. It physically can't. There's no accuracy check for that. There's a skill check, and I think I just got outskilled. Bruh. Game makes no goddamn sense. I was trying to Roberta, but like perhaps if the target goes away, it causes sizzle. Maybe. Did I hit the frame where he was fizzling out? Was he getting up? First of all, was he getting up?
No, he was getting knocked down. Oh, I'm putting it in the general, or I'm putting it in PSI chat right now.
He was getting knocked down? Okay.
But no, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, from what we understand now, it may just be maybe a product of the fact that it's a random spell coming out of the thing, and just
he was punching. No, dude, he literally punched. He punched you, and then it just missed. There's no fucking way in hell that should have ever missed. There should have been a technique. Yeah, that was a special attack, and it just straight up missed. What the ever-living fuck? That's physically not possible given the game's code.
I want to put that in. I want to put it in Hunter's Guild with the context that you use special.
I mean, if they look at the clip, they should be able to see that I hit B, and they should, if they're listening, hear the whirring noise.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no fucking reason.
Yeah, he was definitely punching. He was punching you on my screen. I tried to Roberta, and instead I went up instead of right because my control stick is bad, and that's physically not possible.
I put it in Hunter's Guild. Maybe someone will answer.
Maybe someone can look at the code. Maybe Ives will see this and wonder what the fuck is going on.
What was that?
Why this?
7-7.
All right.
Actually, I'm wondering if someone will even notice what happened in that clip, because it's kind of just all out of nowhere and then just a inconspicuous miss.
It was getting up. I swear. No, I looked at that clip. The one that I saw the word miss on. Am I looking at the wrong one?
Yeah, look at. I sent the clip in Carl's chat. I mean,
Yeah,
Who's-
the clip I'm watching, he's double punching Genshin, the character, and it's the second punch. Yeah. It's between the first and second punch is when I do the special attack at the guy and it just misses.
Yeah, I put it in both
Wait,
Carl's.
did I hit R? Oh,
yeah, no.
I know what happened.
Even if you press R, it shouldn't miss. It should just do nothing.
No, if you cancel any kind of animation, it won't come out. So I held R, which caused the thing to.
I know, but it won't even miss. It won't do anything.
The word miss is still a mystery, but I know why the spell didn't come out now.
Yeah,
but it definitely wasn't getting up. It wasn't even knocked down. It was finishing up a punch animation.
There's no more enemies, so I was like...
I know, I'm still going to just go in here and hit special attack and then hit R.
But yeah, it shouldn't even say miss. Unless, for some reason, it turns it into a normal, actual attack after it's supposed to be a spell. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to test that out later. It's time for me to get ready for work.
Are you going to work on Christmas? What the fuck?
Yes. Yes, I have to go to work today. I've been complaining about it all week. Have you not listened?
No.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't get off this week, and I don't get off next week either.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
Yeah, my supervisor is trying to get me to float the holiday, but I have either tomorrow or Friday to float my Christmas holiday, and there's no fucking chance in hell of doing that because we have less people the rest of the week. Because everyone took off all week. Wednesday is the day where both shifts are combined, which means they double stack our work for no fucking reason.
Usually I have an answer as to why Carl, whatever he's irritated about, is not right. But this time I'm on his side. What the fuck is that?
Like we are, I understand we're pharmaceutical. I understand there's some professions that need to work constantly, like doctors and things. We are a pharmaceutical company. We make drugs. Just because our active life cells need someone to follow the schedule, they should probably plan that out instead of, making us do it. Because they shouldn't double book us. They should have people come in, but let us leave once we're done. But we can't because we just physically have too much work. And the amount of people we have isn't enough to do all the work. So I am expecting overtime on Christmas. And there's no incentive for me to actually want to be there because we don't get holiday pay. There's no such thing as holiday pay here. We get holiday days off, but we don't get holiday pay. You get 10 basic hours for your basic, fuck, I forgot the word. Wages. Yeah, your basic, okay, wages, that's the closest I can get to. But you get 10 hours of your wages, without any differential, without any bonus. You don't get Christmas bonus, there's no Thanksgiving bonus, there's no New Year's bonus, there's nothing. There's no incentive to come in on a holiday.
Okay, there's one more reason I can think why that miss showed up. You can see my misses, can't you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You probably missed. But were you attacking at that exact moment too?
The only thing I can think is happening is that I pulled out my mech guns and they were really far away.
No. No. You were shooting mech guns the entire time. Like, you have damage on a guy. You were literally shooting a guy as I'm pushing the button and you're doing damage.
Yeah, like I'm saying, if my bullets were like a super, you can do the first attack will miss.
You do a full combo, my dude. That's
yeah, I know.
3 hits.
You could commonly get all the way through one combo and get into the second combo before the first bullets show up.
I don't know. That one's a stretch. I'll say that it's possible, yeah, but that one's a bit of a stretch.
We're already looking at a weird situation. No, yeah, my mech guns were out already way before that. Okay.
Yeah.
No. I'm testing it right now. No, if you switch to the back palette, it doesn't even give you It doesn't even give you anything.
Yeah, I know.
So I have no clue why miss.
George, why you post an AI art of yourself in chat? The shirt doesn't make any sense. His eyeball's a black hole. He has extra fingers on that snowman. All right, I gotta get ready for work. I'm gonna be late. I'll talk to you later, man. Merry Christmas and goodbye. All right, and thanks for watching, everyone. I'll probably be back tomorrow to complain, assuming I don't have too much overtime. I am expecting to be up late tonight doing work because fucking Christmas overtime without extra bonus pay. I really gotta just quit my job. At this point, I am at the point where I just want to quit my job with no backup plan. I genuinely do not give a shit right now. If I do that, maybe I'll start streaming more, and maybe I'll go back to being an affiliate and maybe get some fucking scraps off of that. I won't be able to make a living off of it, but I need some kind of income. All right, I'm procrastinating. I gotta get going. Thanks for watching, Doddles. Merry Christmas.